and I will unpack the process afterwards with everybody to let you know what I've worked through. Rebecca, first of all, for any coaching session, what's really important is that I ask for your permission to coach you, and in particular to coach you in front of the group here today.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. And for everyone else, everyone else is fading into the background where it's just you and I in this session, and we're going to work through your limiting belief for today. Okay. And as we're doing this, I'm going to be looking to one side because I've got some things that I'm working through over here, and I'm going to be taking some notes as well. Don't be bothered or distracted by whatever I'm doing. Just stay as centered on yourself as you possibly can. And it will be quite a fast-paced session as well to get through this, but that's a good thing. Okay. So let's start off with, what is your limiting belief?
I believe that I don't belong.
Okay. And when you say you believe that you don't belong, so in the context of not your broader life, but in the context of being a speaker or a communicator, what does that mean to you? And what are some of the actions you are either taking or not taking because of that belief?
There's more actions that I'm not taking. So I avoid putting myself out there, avoid being visible. There's a lot of it's avoidance. Avoidance, like part of me didn't even feel like I belonged here today, but like, I pushed through. I went, no, I wanna go through this because I feel like everybody else is like above me, ahead of me. They're more resourced. They're more supported by the world. Yeah.
So when you feel, so you're giving me examples of even today, which is a good thing to use that as an example. So what are some of the actions that you would take or not take when you're in that situation? So you've said that you avoid being visible. So what else? And if you think about, opportunities for you to, whether it is get on stage, whether it is share your message, whether it is do a presentation, what is it that makes you do or stops you from doing?
So what makes me do it? If I'm really connected and passionate about it, I push myself through whatever's going on for me, and I just be in the moment, and I almost fall apart. I eat chocolate. I do all sorts of stuff to help myself through it.
Okay, so these are the things. So that's the stuff that I need. So okay, eat chocolate. So it is like maybe it's an avoidance or a distraction that you're doing. So those are things. What are you doing? What is this belief fueling? And I don't want to say making you do, but I guess causing you to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if and I'm going to point it out because it's just good for everyone. But like in the beginning of today's session, I didn't put my hand up, and like at the start, so I sort of sit in the background.
Yeah.
I sit in the background. I sort of observe everybody. Like, is it safe for me to use my voice, say anything? Like,
Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to play back what you're saying to me and just let me know if there's anything you want to add to it. So I avoid being visible, eating chocolate or distractions, we'll just call it distractions. I sit in the background, I observe, and I am assessing, is it safe?
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about the action? So what you're physically doing or not doing?
It's like I withhold or suppress my voice, if that makes sense, hoping someone else will say what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Okay, that's really good. And the fact that you've been able to articulate this so well and being clear on what this is, it's clearly something that, okay, this is a big one. It is the right one to be working on. So if your belief, this limiting belief that you currently have today, I believe I don't belong, and that belief is then causing you to take actions or inaction, which is I avoid being visible, I'm eating chocolate or using other things to distract, I'm sitting in the background, I'm observing everybody else rather than participating, I'm scanning to see, is it safe, and I withhold my voice. So when you take these actions or don't take these actions, what is the result? What happens for you when this is the way that you show up?
Well, the end result is that people don't notice me. I don't end up belonging. But I feel so small and insignificant in the process, if that makes sense. And my whole body sort of just contracts.
Okay. Okay.
People don't get to know me.
Okay, there. Okay, so I'm going to shift things around now. So we have gone through, so that being the results that you're getting are people don't notice me, I don't belong, my body contracts, and then people don't get to know you. Okay, so if you could have a different result. So if I was, so have you a pen on your desk anywhere there?
Yeah.
I want you to pick it up. Okay, this is your magic wand. And if you could wave this magic wand, what would be the result that you actually want? What would you absolutely love to happen?
Well, what I would love to have happen is for me to make a contribution that is valued.
Okay. Okay. Because that came straight, it spilled out of you from the heart. You didn't even have to stop and think about that. So to make a contribution that is valued, that's the result that you want. Okay. So I want you to feel into that for a moment and what that would feel like. Who would the Rebecca be that makes a contribution that is valued? And I want you to think about the actions that Rebecca would take. So what would she do? What would this version of Rebecca do?
It comes back to that confidence and certainty, which when we're here about today, like she'd be more certain of, you know, what she just the word like I just did then, the words just came out and there was no thinking. They weren't filtered, they weren't, yeah.
Okay, not filtered. So I'm looking for actions here, or, you know, as in ways of being. So not filtered.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Hit me with it.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm feeling it in my body.
That's a good thing, and especially if you can feel it in your body. Yes. Close your eyes if you need to, but I want you to tune in to this version of Rebecca. Okay, so this is the version of Rebecca that is making a contribution that is valued.
Well, I see her standing up and just saying it as it is, you know?
Okay.
Just, yeah, not worried about anyone else, whether she's going to upset someone, if she's going to say the wrong word. She's not worried about any of that. She's not worried about what she's wearing. She's just, yeah. But there's like,
Anything else?
when she makes a contribution that is valued, that there feels like there's been an impact that's been made. So there's almost coming back. There's a it's not satisfaction, it's, what is it?
Fulfillment?
It's yeah, there's a fulfillment behind it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to play back what you've just said. So this Rebecca would be unfiltered. So nothing is filtered. She just says, she stands up and says it as it is. Not worried about anybody else, not worried about what she's wearing. And she has that sense of fulfillment because she knows that she is delivering what is valued. So if Rebecca shows up in this way, what does Rebecca now believe about herself?
There's part of me who wants to run because that doesn't feel safe. But anyway.
We're not going there. We're going to say thank you to that and just park it to one side.
So what was the question again? Sorry.
So if Rebecca, and I'm going to play this back to you now because you've gotten out of the moment. So, you know, any of the negative voices that are going to come up, we're just going to thank them and push them to one side, just say thank you, but they're over here. So this new Rebecca, okay, and I'm just going to go back because I want to do it again. So this new Rebecca that is making a contribution that is valued. She is not filtered. She stands up and says it as it is. She's not worried about anybody else. She's not worried about what she's wearing. And she has this sense of fulfillment because she knows she's adding value. What does this version of Rebecca believe about herself?
Well, she believes fully in herself and also what she has to share. She feels valued in the world. She knows that she can contribute, and whether the words are hers or it's just inspiration that comes through, there's always value.
Yes. Okay. Okay. How does that feel in your body right now? Who am I? Who is this Rebecca? Okay, staying with that feeling, staying with that feeling. I'm going to play it back to you. So I believe in myself, and I believe in what I have to, that what I have to share has value, and I am valued. So I want you to distill all of that down into one sentence. Just again, close your eyes, feel into what you're feeling in your body.
It's like I'm
I
the
believe.
conduit. I'm the conduit. I'm the vessel. I'm the messenger.
Oh, okay. So I am the conduit, I am the vessel, I am the messenger. Do you want to keep all three of those, or do you just want to pick one?
I love all three, to be honest.
Okay.
There's a lot of power in that.
Yeah. And power of three, it's building as you go through. So I want you to say, I believe.
I believe.
Now you say it back to me. So the three words were conduit, vessel, and messenger. But
I
this has to
believe.
come from you.
Yeah, I believe that I'm getting shivers. I believe that I am the conduit, I am the vessel, and I am the messenger.
Is there anything you want to add to that?
I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to make change. I'm here
And
to
I'm
make an
here to
impact.
make a difference. All right. So okay, all of it now together. So I just, again, close your eyes, tune into it, let the shivers, the goosebumps come. What is the sentence you want to say about your new belief?
I am the conduit, I am the vessel, I am the messenger, and I'm here to make it a difference.
Okay, one more time.
I believe I am the conduit, I am the vessel, I'm the messenger, and I'm here to make a difference.
Okay, with every fiber of your being, I want you to feel it. I want you to own it. And I want you to shout it from the rooftops.
I believe that I am the conduit, I am the vessel, I'm the messenger, and I'm here to make a difference.
Now I got the goosebumps. Oh my God. Oh my God. Rebecca, well done. Oh my God. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. And take a moment to just let that wash over you. Let that sink in. Anchor it into you. Anchor it into you. And I'll get you to write that down for yourself as well. But I will send you the notes afterwards. And if you need to, so first of all, I just want to honor you for going where you needed to go in all of that. You threw yourself into it. I could see your physicality completely changed throughout that process as well. And you'd said it yourself using the word contracted. Yeah, yeah. And you were in on yourself. And then it was like you were almost defiant by the end of it. The conviction was there with every word that you were saying, and you were growing in stature. So absolutely hats off to you. And for everybody else who was witnessing, I could see the fist pumps, and I could see everybody else's, kind of raising up along with you. So thank you, Rebecca.